Okay, hello, it's Peter. I'm going to show you how to make these models here very quickly in 3ds Max. So I'm just going to speed model them and just give you how I made them. Okay, so I'll start with the bin model. So the bin model, I started with a cylinder. As you can see here, simply created it. Then I converted it into an editable poly. I then got polygon on top, and I inset it in, as you can see here. See the way it's already doing the line here. I've already inset it here, and you can see the way it does the line. I'm insetting that in. So that creates another polygon there. Now I'm going to extrude this in. So quite simply, I'm just going to click extrude here, and I'm going to actually use the manual extrude. And I'm pushing that down like this. There. I'll just go out to the side view to see roughly where that's down to. And I will decide I'll actually move it a bit further down. And okay, once I've done that, I'm going to grab some of the polygons on the side. I just did a shift click there and select all the ones there. And I'm going to basically do that the way around. So I'm control clicking here so I can actually select the polys. You can see here. Okay, so okay, so you can see I've got now all the polys selected. So I'm actually I'll extrude the top ones just for this example, but probably wouldn't normally. So here you can see an extrude inwards. Obviously I do not want it to be inwards. I actually want it to be out. As you can see, this is what this extrude is going to do. So I'm actually going to set the bin out just a tiny bit. Just adds a little bit of a thing to it. So you can now see there's a bit of a rim to it. Okay, I'm just actually going to quickly resize the model as well. So I'm going to scale up on the X, just make it a bit taller. Okay, that's the scale of the model ready. Select the element. Okay. You can see I still have the poly on the bottom. Okay, so that's the rough tutorial for the bin model. I'm now going to show you, actually I won't start with the chair, I'll show you the table model, and then from the table model I'll show you the chair model. Okay, so I'll just get rid of this. Okay, so the table model is very simple. I start with a box, maybe a big screen for this again. So, creating a simple box, say the table's about this thick. Again, I'm going to convert it to an editable poly. As you can see here, now I've got an editable poly. It's just one side on each one. Obviously, I want legs, so I'm going to grab this, grab the two edges, get edges. I'm going to get the edges, and I'm going to go top view first. I'm going to select these two edges. I'm then going to actually do a connect. Okay. I'm going to make the connect two segments. And I'm going to actually, I won't move this one, sorry, I'll pinch this. This will spread out the connected edges. So this is to actually split the polygon face up here into 3 polygons. So I'll set it to say 70. Okay, so with that, I'll do that. And then also going to do the same for here, this way. And I'm going to connect again. And this time I'm going to lower it down a bit more. Okay, we'll make it 60. Okay, so here you can see now I've created separate polys. As you can see, that's a poly, 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 poly. You can see the 4 in the corner. These are what the legs are going to be formed out of. So let's just extrude these. Just select all 4 of these, and we'll do a simple extrude. So that's a simple table model done, as you can see there from the opposite view. Okay, so purpose of this, we'll just rotate this around, snapping it. There we go. So that's actually the snap tool that just makes it go up in 5s instead of 1 by 1, as you can see on the angle bracket down there, right down here. So I'll do what I just did. And okay, so this is what the table models were for even the small chair and the large. Sorry. So the small chair is actually similar in a way to the table. So I'll show you why. So this is kind of the chair base, as you'd say. You've got the legs and whatnot. Okay, so for the actual cushion of the chair, I used the extended primitives. I use a chamfer box. So a chamfer box is quite good because you can actually create kind of a cushiony texture. Yep. Let's do it again. Okay. So you saw what I just did there. So I create the chamfer box, and then actually with the chamfer box, it kind of creates exactly like a box, but then it gives you the option to fold it in to make it smooth. So here is my chamfer box. You can kind of see it's a very simple cushion, and it's a very quick way of doing a cushion without using any smoothing groups. Again, this is quite important because it will just save me polygons. So actually, this is how I normally model in 3ds Max. So I go into statistics, I have these statistics set so I can actually see my model's polygons. So my aim is to keep any model lower than 1000 polys, because otherwise it's actually a high polygon model, particularly when it comes to things. So low polygon models technically are only between or less than 1000 polys, especially when they're not important objects. So this chair is not a hugely important object. For example, though, a character could go a lot higher. Okay, so imagine this is the cushion. Again, I'll scale it up on every degree. Okay, so now we're going to quickly do these, the polygons. We're going to select, actually, we're going to select the vertexes first. So ideally, I would like to actually get these to be a bit more like, okay, before we do that, I think I'm going to have to split this polygon face a bit more. Okay, so yeah, we're going to connect this just to help quickly split this. So let's grab two edges, edge 1 and edge 2. We're going to just connect these. So this is to help me split this a bit better and just give me more vertexes to work with. 3, we'll go 4, we'll go 0, and done. So now I will have actually more polygons and vertexes to work with, as you see here. I'm going to select all these vertexes here. So these are the vertexes I'm actually just going to move out slightly. This isn't exactly how I did it previously, because I actually had this as a separate part and I had more polys, but just for the quick one this will give just a decent demo. And then say I'll specifically grab those for a bit more. As you can see, you can slowly work it out. You just want to move them. So add those two. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the polygons. So these are actually going to extrude then a lot higher. So as you can see here. Okay, so here's nearly got the back of the chair done. As you can see there. Just with a simple extrude. Okay, now I start deleting the inner ones, as you can see here. So I actually made a hole there in the model. Do the same with the back faces. I'll delete them as well. So now I've got kind of this chair that looks like this. Now, because I did that, I need to reconnect these edges. So there's actually a bridge tool for this. If it works, oh yeah, that's not working. Okay. Let's try where is it? The cat tool. So for that, I want to just grab. Oh yeah, here's what I'm making mistake wise. Okay, so this is one solid polygon. Again, I'm going to need to split this. So just to get the separate faces of the model. So to do that, again, I use the cat tool with the edges, and I'll just grab the edges I need to see. So I'm going to connect them, which is just here. For the sake of this, we'll have 5. That's that. Okay. So now, put these. Okay, so continuing on where I was in the tutorial, as you can see, I've selected here now the border of the chair, and I'm actually gonna now fill in the gaps, as you can see here, the empty parts. So let's select the border. Let's do a simple bridge. As you can see, because I've selected the border, it fills in the insides. Okay. Okay. We're gonna also delete this polygon here. We'll delete the polygons here. So let's select them. I'll select them in this view. Okay, so once I select them, get rid of them. I don't need them anymore. We have all the polys here now. Okay, so I actually created a lot more polygons than I wanted. Okay, so I created more than it should have, but we'll continue on seeing this thing. But as you saw, it did shoot up the polys, which is not what I normally want. Okay, so from here, okay, this isn't the way I did it, but the thing is, this kind of messed up when I did it this time. I'll show you another way. So I can extrude across and create planks such as this. So I could do these for each row to create the chair. So let's try that again. And see the way I'll create planks, and then I can actually connect these edges together, so there's not a tiny bit of a overlap, but even then you can hardly see it. So I could do this for the chair to finish it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. Let's get rid of all these. Next on the list, painting a mirror. Okay, so these are both formed the same way. And I'll show this from the front view port. Okay, so again, this is quite a box. You'll notice a lot of models are made from a box as a standard. I take that I made that. So this is the current thickness of the box. I'll just quickly modify it before I turn it to an editable poly. Yeah, we don't need our too big. Okay. As you can see, here we've got pretty much the painting done. Okay, so convert this to an editable poly. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to grab first front face. We're going to do an inset, and we're just going to inset that. Then I'm going to do another inset, again by the same amount, and then that. Now, for a painting, I need to grab the edges. I'm gonna then loop the edges. Let's select that again. Loop. As you saw here, I'm just going to move these in ever so slightly. Loop. Okay, so I just need to grab these edges. With these, I can actually just push them in ever so slightly. Okay. So once I push them in ever so slightly, grab this poly, the innermost poly, and we can actually chamfer, which is, sorry, before we chamfer, we get the edges. So there's actually a way of grabbing all the edges. You can actually control click and then edge here, and I will select the edges that I was literally just selecting. I'm going to chamfer this. As you can see here. So we're not gonna. So the chamfer is very good for smoothing edges. So normally you only move it in by a very tiny bit. Okay, we'll make it a sheer move in just for the sake of it. As you saw there, I just moved the model in. I just moved the model, and as you can see, we've kind of got a frame here with a smooth outline. Now this is where you can start converting it, and honestly, depending. So this is a very basic mirror or painting, so I can put an image here. And this could be painting, and this would be a frame. And obviously, I could make the frame smoother on the corners. For example, here. I could make this smoother by chamfering it or moving the vertices. I can also change it into a mirror model by just simply putting 3ds Max to have a mirror texture. Unfortunately, Unity doesn't like a lot of the internal textures that 3ds Max can use, so I'll have to figure out how to do a mirror texture reflection in Unity if I want the mirror to be a reflection. So at the moment, there's just a baked on texture in the game. Okay, that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for listening.